How's it going? Quentin Angus here, and today you're going to have a lesson on the minor blues. We're going to do four things. First up, you're going to learn the melody to a really cool minor blues, Eternally by George Benson. Second, I'm going to cover a harmonic analysis of that same song, plus a standard minor blues so you really understand the harmony and the chords. Number three, I'm going to go over a bunch of scales that you can use to improvise over this chord progression. And then finally, number four, you're going to see and hear me play the melody and jam over a backing track, putting all of this to practice. Now, if you want to scroll to any particular part within this lesson, I've put some time codes in the description below. And if you want to download the backing track or any of the sheet music that you see displayed on the screen during these lessons, there's also download links below. And finally, if you dig this lesson and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. All right, so first up, I'm going to show you the melody to Eternally. I'm going to play it, and you're going to see sheet music displayed on the screen with both regular notation and tablature so that you can play along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So there you have the melody. Next up, I'm going to do a harmonic analysis, starting with a standard minor blues, and then we will look at Eternally to see how it varies from the standard minor blues. So a standard minor blues, one of the main differences, instead of starting on a dominant chord, you're going to start on a minor chord. And just like in a regular blues, we start on the 1 chord and eventually go to the 4 chord. In this key, in C, we're going to start on the 1 minor, so C minor, for 4 bars. Then we go to the 4 minor for 2 bars. Then back to the 1 minor for 2 bars. Then for the turnaround, we do a flat 6 major 7 to a 5, 5-7 altered, and then back to the 1, and then back to that 5-7 altered. That is your standard minor blues chord progression. Now in Eternally, we do something a bit different. First of all, instead of having a minor chord, we have a minor major. That's made up of the notes C, E flat, G, and B. So the 1, flat 3, 5, and natural 7, minor major 7. Bit of a creepy sound. So we do that for 4 bars, just like we did in the standard progression. Then we do the same minor major chord, but on the 4, so F minor major. Then back to the 1 minor major. Now the turnaround is very interesting. Instead of the flat 6 major 7, we do a secondary dominant, a flat 6 dominant 7 to the 5 dominant, and the exact alteration in this song is a sharp 5, and then back to that 1 minor major. And then we have a break for a bar, where there's no chord. That was the harmonic analysis. Now we're going to have a look at the scales that you can play over the basic chord progression and the Eternally chord progression. We're going to start with the standard minor blues. Now this is very, very cool because you can pretty much use one scale for almost the entire song. Let's have a look at that 1 chord. I would always recommend a natural minor. So C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. Now this is very cool. When we get to the 4 chord, you can play that exact same scale, but starting from F. So we get the notes F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. What we're actually playing there is an F Dorian scale, which is a mode of C natural minor, which are both modes of E flat major. Now, even cooler, so after you go back to the 1 chord, you can obviously play the same scale. Even cooler, when you get to the flat 6 major 7, check this out. If we play an A flat Lydian scale, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, we have those same notes again. So it's another mode of the same scale. It's the 4th mode of E flat major. Up until this point, we've only used 1 scale. Pretty cool. After the flat 6 major 7, we do a 5-7 altered. I'm going to give 2 scales that you could play. The first is if we do a little tweak of the scale that we've been using, and we're going to change all of the B flats to B naturals, we'll get this scale. So it's starting from G, G, A flat, B, C, D, E flat, F, G, and that is a Phrygian dominant scale, and it's the 5th mode of the harmonic minor scale. Basically, you could think of it as back to that minor scale that we did, so C minor, but we've changed it to harmonic minor by changing the B flat to a B, and then we're playing the 5th mode of that. One more scale that I would suggest over this altered is the altered scale. This you can think of as the A flat melodic minor scale, but starting from G, and you would get the notes G, A flat, A sharp, B, C sharp or D flat, D sharp or E flat, F, and G. So you're getting all of those alterations there. It's a really, really nice scale to use. And then you would be back to the 1 chord again. Let's now go over the scales for eternally. They change a bit. First of all, we have a minor major at the start, meaning you can't use the natural minor, it would sound strange. You have 2 main choices. You could do the harmonic minor, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, C, or you could do the melodic minor, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B, C. Same thing for the F minor major. You could do a harmonic minor, so the notes F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E, F, or you could do the melodic minor. So the notes F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E, F. Either of those would be great choices. Over the flat 6 dominant 7, I would just suggest a regular Mixolydian scale. So that would be A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, and A flat. Or if you wanted, you could do a Lydian dominant, and that would sound like this. A flat, you're just changing the D flat to a D. So it would be A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. And then over the G7 sharp 5, you could use the scales we talked about before, so either the G Phrygian dominant or the G altered scale. I'm going to give you one more option. Since you have that sharp 5, a nice sound to do is the G whole tone. So for the whole tone, you're just going up in tone, so the notes would be G, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, F, and then G. That would also be an option for you. And there you have all of the scales for the standard chord progression and for the eternally chord progression. Up next, the final thing you're going to see and hear is me playing the melody and jamming along with a backing track, putting all of this to practice. A couple of quick reminders: if you want to download the backing track or any of the PDFs of the sheet music that you saw displayed on the screen, hit the links below and you can download them. And if you dig this lesson, make sure to like and subscribe so you can be notified of more videos as I post them. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson.